Next we have here is errors. So guys, remember this is the error. Also we can call it as a classification report for binary classes. So remember this is a a classification matrix that we will be using in machine learning also. So and we definitely use in statistics, but with different point of context. So just remember that. Okay, so what is error? So while doing hypothesis testing, there is always the possibility of making the wrong decision about our hypothesis, right? So for these type of instance of wrong decision being made are referred to as error. Okay, so there are two type of error, that is type 1 and type 2. So the type 1 error occurs when you reject a null hypothesis even when it is true. Okay, and then we have type 2 error, that is occur when you fail to reject the null hypothesis even though it was false. So it is important to understand the significance of these metrics. Okay, because in when you will be doing modeling part, uh, everybody in data science prefer accuracy over other matrices. But remember guys, accuracy is an overall matrix of correct prediction regardless of class, whether it is positive. The complement of accuracy is the error rate or misclassification rate that we check in modeling part. So just remember that accuracy is not the parameter we will be mostly using. It is it shows the measure of correct prediction, not regardless of what class it is. It just tell you the correct prediction, that's all. And that's why when you will be doing uh, modeling in your organization or some serious project, you will not consider accuracy is the main parameter, okay, for your evaluating your model performance. Okay, so now let's take an example to understand the error in better way. So you build a model for classification of pregnancy using both male and female data. Okay, so there are four things to basically understood. Here is true positive, which means so on the top it is actual value, on the left side it is predicted value. So predicted value is coming from your model, actual value is the actual that is correctly labeled. Okay, so it basically saying so suppose you gave a prediction, you gave a input value and you got a prediction that is both 1 1. That means whatever you predicted is totally matching with the actual value. That means your that particular input is true positive. And same for true negative. I mean your input was I mean negative, that means 0, and predicted value is also 0. That means that particular input will come here, which means your model is correctly doing negative prediction and correctly doing positive prediction. Now except these two, wherever your input goes like false negative and false positive, that means your model is doing wrong prediction about negative as well as false negative and false positive. So basically to understand these two terms, let's come to this example, this funny example. So basically in true positive we are saying we correctly identify the pregnant individual. This forecast is accurate. Okay, I mean the non pregnant person is not predicted to be pregnant. It is correctly predicting a female is pregnant. Okay, now true negative, this particular one. Okay, the forecast is saying that this man is not pregnant because it got some input that says that man cannot be pregnant. Okay, and that is what it is saying, that you are not pregnant, and model is correctly predicting you are not um, pregnant. Now comes the false positive and false negative. So basically in false positive the model is declaring someone who is not pregnant is pregnant. Okay, and that is one type of error, that is type 1 error. Okay, and what is type 2 error? So basically here you can say that we assume a woman who is pregnant is not actually pregnant. So basically model is saying man as a pregnant but not female as a pregnant. So this is another type of error, that is type 2 error. So we will be seeing this in modeling, when we will be moving into machine learning tutorials. Okay, so that's all for we have in error. Next we will be seeing A/B testing.